Hello, everyone. Good morning. So, what is the best investment anyone can do? Best investment in the entire life. The best investment a one can do is real estate. And here's why. God continue to make, or many people, but not the real estate. The land whatever is there is there. There is no land going to grow. The map of Houston will not grow, map of Dallas would not go, or Texas or the United States. Uh, Whatever the real estate, whatever the land is just there. So the question is, how much of that piece of land or how much land are we going to own? And mostly in Texas, generally, mostly, value of the land will always increase. Of course, you have some here and there little up and dips and but for example, the land in Houston that costed in 1920s, right? Of course, that has increased now. So the best investment a one can do or anyone can do is in real estate. Okay, we s- we established that. Now, what is the next step? The very next step that we should do is the mindset of the real estate. What is the mindset of real estate? Mindset of real estate is whether we want to buy real estate or whether we want to sell real estate. But what do we really mean by in summary, what is the real estate? See, we all have a lot of things going on. We have families, we have schools, we have relationships, we have professions to take care of, we have community obligations, religious obligations. Everyone has a lot of things going on. So we have tendency to put things on the back burner, right? Keep on back and put things on the back burner. Well, real estate is not one of the things that we should put on the back burner for a long period of time. Okay. And having the mindset of the real estate is a meanings if one wants to buy a house, for example, we must we must first think that why we should want to buy a house. What do I mean by that? Do we want to buy a house to as our primary residence? Why? Why do we want to buy the house? Think about that, right? Or we want to investment property, we want to buy and hold, or we want to buy a house, fix it, or sell it. So we must find out why we want to buy. For most people, buying a house, primary residence is for their family, a place to call home and build a home, have gardening, raise a family, things like that, save money. Instead of paying rent, you pour in buying a house, primary resident, buying a house is actually automatic a saving account. So the benefits of buying a house, that's a totally different topic. But I want to, in this video, I want to talk about the mindset. Now let's talk about mindset of real estate. Let's talk about, for example, selling. If you're thinking about selling a house, we must think that why we want to sell the house. Are we moving or job change, uh, downsizing, second house or third house? It could be numbers of things. Whatever that reason is, for some people, buying a house it's not a strong reason, or selling house is not a strong reason. So when we get into the mindset, first we have to have a strong mindset and not to move. This having a real estate mindset is very important because uh, if a person does not have a strong mindset at the beginning of buying or selling a house, then what if in a transaction or even looking for a house, for example, uh, um, things goes up and down. A lot of things can go up and down. I tell all my clients that buying a house or selling a house is emotional roller coaster, right? For example, for the buyers, uh, a loan did not go and get approved, or we looked 8 or 9 or 10 houses, and one client really liked that one house, and they really wanted it, and someone beat them to it and put an offer, right? So the client got upset, or they really, for example, uh, uh, they like one very house, but just kitchen tops are not good. They want to change the color, and the seller agreed to it. So, and they did not, or there was some kind of and transaction up and down, or some deadlines or timeline they needed extension, or the lender or the loan officer needed more time, or somebody in the transaction some need more time, or something pops up. So things can go up and down in buying or selling real estate, or even in the transaction. A lot of things can go up and down. So for one, very important, have a strong mindset. Now, in the real estate school, they teach us one thing, that what is the legal definition of a buyer? What is the legal definition of a real estate buyer? A real estate buyer is someone who is ready, willing, and enable buyer. Now, a lot of people may or may not be ready. Well, a lot of people are willing to buy a house, or willing to uh, buy or sell real estate, but are they really ready? And that readiness has to come first in the mindset. So, very first thing is knowing what is your best investment anyone can do, or any family can do, or any business can do on this planet, is the number one by far, hands down, is no question asked, is real estate from the day one, from when the human race started on this planet Earth, is real estate. Number two is having a mindset. Prepare your mind, be ready about it, stick with it. There are going to be a lot of ups and downs, and you're going to have, if you have a strong mindset of buying and selling uh, real estate, then prepare that and stick with that, because we going to need that. A lot of things can go up and down, but once you have a strong mindset and things, and a great real estate agent who has a great team, you will meet your goal. So this is it for in a nutshell, in very simple. I can talk about this a lot more, but I just wanted to, from this video, have people to understand the value of number one, what is the best investment one can do, and what is the next thing that one should have um, is the mindset, a real estate mindset. And what is a real estate mindset? So I am Nasir Qureshi, Realtor Daddy. Website is realtordaddy.com. Thank you so much, and God bless United States of America. Bye bye.